Hello there guys, it's your boy Magma here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. And in today's video we are gonna build this super cool, super easy to build 1.16 iron farm. And I don't take any credits for this build. All the credits go to Silent Whisperer, which I'm gonna link in the description below. This farm produces around 420 iron ingots per hour, which is really quite crazy because in previous updates it was usually from 30 to 40 iron ingots and it was really quite slow, and this farm is 10 times faster than the previous updates. While making this farm, keep in your mind that if you use librarians, farmer or fishermen, then while raining they could not work, then the iron golems wouldn't be able to spawn. And anyways, you are not going to use these villagers for trading. You should always have to keep in your mind that while making an iron farm, you should build an iron farm at least 96 or rounded off by 100 blocks away from any villager tech. And villager tech means any villager, bells, workstations, beds or anything like that. You at least need 10 villagers, 10 beds, and 75% of the villagers should work the previous Minecraft day. So without further ado, let's start with the tutorial, shall we? If I didn't mention, this is a single chunk farm, and to start off, first mark off your chunk borders, go to the exact center of the chunk and it should be a 4x4, and then make it a 3x3. And I know your OCD kicks off, but 2 golems cannot go through a 2x2 area. Now go ahead and take your double chest and place it right over there, and take your hoppers and place it right into the double chest. So it should be just like this. Now take some blocks and build 4 blocks high right around the hoppers, and it can be any blocks other than glass, but it should not be flammable. But I'm using glass because it looks nice. Now make sure to put some transparent blocks right above the chest so you can access it. And now take some campfires and place right above the hoppers. You can do this part later because the smokes will disturb you a lot, but for the sake of the video I am doing it right now. Now we have to place some signs 1 block above the campfires, but due to the smokes we cannot see it, so I'll remove it for just a second and place 9 signs just like this. And then after that you can put your campfires right back over there. Now take a lava bucket and place it right in the middle of the signs. But since I have a lot of OCD, I'll just fill the entire 3x3 right above the signs. Now take your blocks of choice and fill the entire 16x16 chunk and just leave the middle 3x3 area. And when that is done, take your signs and go to the middle 3x3 area and place 1 sign over there, and after that place 9 more signs on top of the sign which you have placed over there, not in front of the sign. I repeat, not in front of the sign, above the sign. And when that is done, take your blocks and then build a ring around your platform which you have just built and make it 2 blocks high. After that is done, go to 3 corners and build a 3x3 square with a glass block in the center. After that is done, build a 2 blocks high chamber in which we are going to contain our villagers and build it on all 3 by 3 platforms which we have built on top of this platform. When that is done, go to 4th empty corner and then place a block over there, leave 1 block gap and place a water source over there, then again 1 block gap, water source over there and 1 water source on top of that block and fill the entire area with water sources. Now it's time for us to put our villagers, and for that we cannot use a baby villager, not a knitted villager, and not even a villager which has been working on a workstation from a different village. We need a fresh new brown coat villager, freshly from a villager breeder. If you're in creative, you can use the spawn eggs. Out of the 3 chambers, on 2 ends of the chambers you have to place 8 villagers, and in the middle one you have to place 4. So 8 over there, 4 over here and 8 in the next one. And make sure to remove all the nitwits and babies from the chambers because they cannot use the workstations and the iron golems won't spawn. And now you have to place 1 block above all the chambers. For now I have temporarily blocked off the smoke, and now build 4 blocks high and then build a 5 by 5 ring around the 3 by 3 drop chute. And now make this 5 by 5 ring 2 blocks thick, so it should be 7 by 7. And now is the time for us to place the bed which is the center of the village. I have made sure that it is at least 100 blocks away from that village. When we place our first bed, the pillow of this bed is the center of the village. Now place 19 more beds around the ring which we have just placed, and then make sure that every single bed has these green particles, and that makes us sure that it has been linked to a villager. After we have placed the beds, now it's time for us to place the workstation, and I suggest using fletching table. Now place 1 fletching table, let it have these green particles, and then break it and go to the villager which have the same particles and replace 1 glass with this fletching table, and repeat this 19 more times and make every single villager a fletcher. After that, I suggest you guys to fill up the corners of the chamber so that if you accidentally miss any villager, so it may connect to the extra fletching tables. Now you have to do this one little important thing, that you have to break this block, carefully place the water bucket over there and cover it up, and repeat this in all 3 chambers. So let the villagers swim. Now when that is done, now repeat the same platform which you have built below. So 1 chunk of platform and then a 3 by 3 hole in the middle. Now you may see your iron golem spawning. Now take your blocks and build 2 high ring around this 16 by 16 platform. Now take your blocks and put it in all four corners, and after that we will fill it with the water. So remember guys, leave one block and fill it with water, and leave one block and fill it with water, and do it at all four sides. Now put your water source on top of the block as well, and then fill the between gaps, not the gaps which are touching to the block, the between gaps with water. One mistake which I have done here is I haven't placed the 10 signs over there yet, so we'll do it together. So take your signs, then place one sign over there in the middle and remove that sign over there, then place 9 more signs on top of this central sign. After you fill the water, take some half slabs and put it on top of every single block which is spawnable. Now repeat the same process on the bottom floor, but before that remove the blocks which you have used to cover the smoke. Now let's spawn proof every single block on which we don't want our iron golem to spawn. Now I have noted that even after spawn proofing the area, the golems are still spawning on these slabs. So first remove the slabs, then remove one layer of these blocks on all sides, but before that push away the golems which are in the way. Now you can remove all the blocks over there and place one layer of slabs over there, and repeat it in all four sides. But if still the golems are spawning, then push the golem. Then after that take your glass and make one ring of glass around the spawning platform. So 2 blocks up, then a ring around the spawning chamber, and after that if any golems spawn, they will spawn right into the water streams. Last thing is left, that to remove the temporary blocks which we have used to place all the beds. Wait guys, this is not yet done. Now first you need to exit your world. This is really important guys, okay? First you need to exit your world, then after that create a new world, and then go to creative mode, and then create the world, let it load. Guys, this is the most important step that which you need to do, or else the golems won't spawn. Then open your inventory, then find your villagers and a bucket of lava. Guys, this is the most important step to make this iron golem farm. Now after taking that bucket of lava, make a 2 blocks high hole in the ground. This is very important. If it is not 2 blocks high, then the villagers will escape. Then make a 2 blocks high hole in the ground. Then take your villagers and spam it. Spam the villagers, and after that take your bucket of lava and let them melt in the lava guys. Take all your anger off from the villagers and let the heat come off you, and let the pain which they have gave you, give them that pain. Burn them in lava. Burn every single one of them in lava. Do not spare them, not even the children. Burn the children too. So there you go guys, that's all the time which I've got for you today. If you liked the video, so make sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and share it among your friends. And if you have any more ideas, then leave it in the comment section below. And until then, goodbye.